Alright, hey guys, we're at Potawatomi State Park, just doing a quick day hike. It's New Year's Eve day, and places to happen. Nice weather out, and there's a lot of people out here, but we're gonna go and see if we're going down by the shoreline, and there might be some icicle formations again, like we had last year. So, yeah, we'll bring you along. Stay tuned.
We gotta find our spot though. Where we got down in that little cove thing. Again.
I guess now would be a good time to talk about my New Year's goals for the YouTube channel, since it's New Year's Eve. This year I'm going to try to do one video a week. Those might be gear reviews. I'm going to try to every 2 weeks do an overnight or longer day trip for you guys. Overnight trips, I'll try to do a gear loadout video that will post up a day or two before the overnight adventure goes live. And I'm going to try to get everything up by 9 a.m. Saturday morning. So be looking out for that, and I might be doing a subscriber giveaway once I reach 250 subscribers. So be on the lookout for that. I'll talk about that a little bit more in detail in a later video. Alright, so we're a little farther in. Been hiking about 5-10 minutes, would you say?
Yeah.
Maybe 15. We haven't come across our spot yet. Our little ice hut that we had last year, but when we find a spot to set up a little camp for a few minutes, we'll make some hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate and apple cider, because we only have one packet of hot chocolate.
Okay, I guess one of us is getting apple cider.
I'll take apple cider.
Or we can mix them together.
Ew!
Try a new concoction.
Gross.
But yeah, just really nice day out here, guys. Gotta make it out, especially in times we're in now. I've been mostly sitting inside for work, working from home, and getting a little stir crazy, so it's nice to be out and somewhat of a wilderness setting, even though we have a road right next to us. But
oh, that's cool.
Oh, we got a little pine tree over here. Let's go and check it out. Or an ice tree, I should say.
Fall.
Yeah, she gets a little slick over here.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stay up here, because I will definitely fall down this hill. It's really cool though.
Alright, there's a better trail here, I think.
Oh, down there?
It's not as steep.
Oh, honey.
Oh, hold on, little roots. Should have brought some crampons with. Gosh, everything's like in a layer of ice here. I have some ice fishing ones.
Oh yeah, we bought those.
Yeah, just the slip over your shoe type. Nothing that's really gonna help you too much. But yeah, I'll turn you guys around here so you can see the ice tree. Oh gosh.
It flattens out up there. They're supposed to be there.
Yeah, I know, but everything's like in a layer of ice. There you go, to avoid dying. We're up here a little bit, but Yeah, nice little ice tree sculpture thing. Alright, we got the ship marker over here. Let's go down and check it out without slipping and falling off the edge.
Probably will.
Yeah, everything's just in a complete layer of ice.
Underneath
Once you get
snow.
down, all the rocks are just covered in ice. Be careful, hon. We don't need you that going off the edge of this.
I don't think I was going to come that close because, yeah, I'd be the one to do that.
Alright. Now here we go, the big ship marker. Tilt it up so you guys can see. But yeah, definitely if you're in the area, I'd come down here and check it out.
Especially winter.
Yeah, in winter, you get all this nice, all the spray off the lake, and it freezes on all these cedar trees that are right down next to shore, and ends up being really pretty if you hit it right. So just be careful, maybe bring some crampons or those ice fishing spikes, like you said.
Where we were?
Yeah, so we were at Potawatomi.
Okay. I
But
didn't
yeah.
hear that then.
Alright, let's continue on.
Stop! You're such a jerk. You're such a jerk. I said help me, not videotape me.
Oh, same thing, right? Alright, so our trip just came to an end. Says the trail's closed because they're doing some logging over here, so I guess we turn around. We're gonna go a little bit farther down on the other side and loop back, I think, but it was kind of a short trip for a 40-minute ride.
Yeah.
You could always just break the rules and go back. They're not logging right now.
Well, no,
We'd
but...
hear them. Alright, so the consensus is we're gonna break the rules.
Honey.
So this wanted to be a lame butt and didn't want to get in trouble, so
You're a dork.
I guess our trip is over.
What?
What do you have to say, huh? You're ruining the trip
I am not.
because you want to follow the rules.
I'm a teacher. What do you expect? Rules are theirs to be followed.
You heard it right straight from the whatever mouth. Expert's mouth. Is that what the saying is?
I don't know. No, it's horse's mouth, isn't
No,
it?
yeah.
Or something?
Yep. What a fine looking horse.
Just shove you down the hill.
Some ice shoves, all the ice stacking up on the shoreline from the wind. Not too big of a one though, but nature! Nature seasoning.
Oh, yeah, make it chicken.
Oh no. This episode sponsored by Nature Seasoning.
Oh no, my gloves! Can you pick up my gloves?
No.
Thanks. I got peanuts and we got protein bars.
Oh.
Because mine kind of moved.
Alright, so we found our little spot. We're gonna make some hot cocoa now. Yeah, we
apple
couldn't
cider.
find our
No, we found it. You couldn't get down to it this year.
Yeah. It didn't freeze like it did last year. It was really cool last year. It was like it was like an ice house. It was completely enclosed on like all four sides, and then there's a little steep like gully thing you had to climb down.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Have to post some pictures up of it. We got some pictures of it. Back when we had the old GoPro Hero 3. We only brought that out. We didn't bring the main camera out. And I don't
We
even know
didn't
if I
have
had
the
that.
main camera yet.
Okay, yeah, that's before it was right when I was starting to think about doing YouTube. and I've only done a few videos since then.
Uh-oh. Is it gonna work? Put it on that flat one there. Or is that too close to the ice? I grabbed it, hon. I tested it. Because I wasn't sure either what you were talking about.
That's right.
Got a new metal nail gene, which hating its life.
Why?
Thought it froze to the lid.
Yeah, just got it today.
16 ounces. Well, okay.
Is it cold?
No.
Oh.
That neoprene cover for that, it's a stainless steel nail gene, and I got a neoprene cover for it, and yeah, that insulates it pretty good, so you're not going to have to worry about that freezing up on you on a cold day when you're hiking around. And the main reason I got that is so I could boil my water at night and stuff it in my sleeping bag without burning my thighs off, because I don't think you'd want that metal right up against you when you have boiling hot water in it. But if you've never tried that before, if you winter camp, you just boil a pot of water, and then if you have 1 or 2 nail jeans that you can put it in, and then stuff those into your sleeping bag. Make sure they don't leak, because you can have bigger issues if they leak, but it keeps you pretty warm. You might have to stay out here until the sunset. It looks like it's going to be
Really pretty.
pretty.
Slowly getting colder now. But this is still pretty warm.
Oh.
Might have
Yeah, so this is actually fancier than me. She's got a nice down packable jacket, and I have this piece of shit Walmart like $10 jacket.
Down packable jacket, honey. You
I
did
did.
for my birthday.
Actually, we bought 2
Yeah.
because hers was too big, and then we missed the Amazon return window time frame. So if I could squeeze into a woman's small, I could have my own down jacket, but I think it would probably just split on the seams.
Probably. We'll
Nope.
see. It'll be when I lose all that weight, I can fit into the small,
Oh,
and then you can have the medium.
you probably still want the medium so you can layer underneath it.
Yeah, I know. I was joking.
Yeah, I'll have to look. Hey, I couldn't ask for a better day. I'll have to go and get a picture of that. I just set it up. My mom would be like having a heart attack right now.
What?
A little chunk of an ice in the form of a heart.
Oh, you're right. It is. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get a picture
Here,
of
I'll
it.
get it.
Oops. There you go, Mom. There's an ice heart for you. Is there a song about that? Someone's heart is as cold as ice. Lake Michigan's heart is as cold as ice, I guess. You saw it right here on Justin Blog Outdoors. Yeah, just for I could do a review on it later, but you really have to, the jet boil for how much it is kind of, it's a very niche thing. If you're going in a big group and you don't want to bring a ton of fuel, it would probably be a good option. And on top of that, you have to be careful. I melted the, because you can use it as a burner for a normal, like, a pan. That's what I used one time when we were camping. I put a tinfoil heat shield around it. It wasn't touching anything, and it trapped all that heat in there. There's a little, like, plastic bracket that goes around the bottom of the burner. It melted that. So it's like an $80, $90 stove, and you use one of their attachments for it, and if you use a heat shield with it, you have to be extremely careful, because, yeah, that plastic will melt from all that trapped heat, so something to be wary of. And
now it doesn't fit back together. You had to, like, grind it down.
I had to take my angle grinder right before our backpacking trip, and plastic bubbled up, so then it wouldn't nest down into the pot, so I had to grind off some plastic, but something to be thinking of. I mean, It's a great stove. It boils
works.
water in like half the time. It uses like half the fuel, but for how much it is, if you're going solo, if you go solo by yourself, you're only gonna need that tiny bottle of fuel for a 2-3 day trip, anyways. So
Yeah, we used it when we went to, what's it called? Pictured Rocks, and
Pictured
it worked
Rocks,
out really
yeah.
nice because we went with a bigger group. So
well, yeah,
we
I
were
got it
boring
because we're going
and-
with a bigger group, and I didn't want to be sitting there carrying like 3 bottles of fuel. And then it turns out that everyone brought pretty much their own stoves with it.
Well, but you still boiled our water and your sister's,
Yeah,
so
so.
I mean, it was still a bunch of water to be boiled.
Yeah, I'll do some more reviews. Like I said, I'm gonna be putting out a video a week, hopefully. I'm gonna hold myself to that. You guys are gonna see a video a week. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be an outdoor adventure every week, but
Something.
it'll be a gear review or
A
something
story
like that.
read by me.
Oh gosh.
No, joking.
What? Yeah. And we're going to be planning some winter camping trips. We have the hot tent, so I'll probably bring her out this winter
Finally.
with the hot tent, and then probably be doing a winter camping trip with my best friend, and we normally just go and tarp it. Last year was an adventure. I should have brought my camera along. I didn't feel like it. It was just an overnight trip, but gosh, we struggled. The snow was like 3 feet deep, and luckily we both brought snowshoes. He had the more so like mountaineering snowshoes, and I had those old military
Gigantic white
yeah,
ones.
gigantic, the magnesium ones, and the trail was so narrow I probably fell like 20 times going out, getting my feet tangled up together, and on top of that I was the one pulling the sled out, so
Oh, that was when you left me. I had pneumonia.
yeah. But yeah, on the way out, then Nick wasn't, well, it wasn't his fault, he was paying attention, but he hit like a giant, snow goes on top of those like evergreen boughs, creates a big pocket underneath, so all of a sudden I'm watching him walk, and all of a sudden he just sinks down up to, like over his waist, almost up to his nipples in snow. So we were off trail by that point too, so I had to go and find the bridge to get over the stream at that point. So I left himself trying to dig himself out. Yeah, and then on the way back, we got back to the car that morning. I had a work event that I had to get to. They're having a party at one of the sports bars, and his car got stuck, so we spent like 2 hours probably trying to dig it out. And yeah, it's quite an adventure for just an overnight, and met a really nice guy too. That's the thing,
Yeah, you said that.
people you meet on the trail are not often the nicest people. We pulled in, and there's someone camped out car camping on the forestry road down there, and here he offers us a nice cold beer before we even get out there. So we sat around and talked to him for a while and drank a beer and got on our way. But he wanted to come back and visit us. We were kind of, oh yeah, come back by the fire, and we made it in a little bit. I'm like, there's no way he's making it out here without snowshoes. And sure enough, it looked like he tried making it out and turned back around after a couple, like 10 or 20 yards. But yeah, that was insane. We have nowhere near that snow this year.
Mm-mm.
So
No, it just snowed this weekend here. This past weekend was our first like big snowfall. Sorry.
the other thing too, guys, we did a good deal of backpacking last year, but I think this year I'm going to mostly focus on kind of more like bushcraft, woodcraft type. It's a little bit more enjoyable for me. Like, we did Pictured Rocks, and it was like a mad scramble every day we did it in
4 days.
4 days, 3 nights.
I think if we
And
pushed
was
it
kind
out
of-
longer,
Yeah.
it wouldn't feel as
It was a beautiful
rushed.
area, but sometimes it's kind of nicer just to set up your camp and kind of just relax and be closer with nature. That day was kind of your going, and then it wasn't like you were secluded. A lot of the every day, I think 2 or 3 times we would come upon like a road, or there'd be a road next to us, or we're walking through a campground type of deal. So you didn't get that really seclusion feeling like you do when you just hike back into the woods and you set up camp for a few days away from everyone. So
Plus, we were rushing too.
yeah. I always got to go with the marshmallow ones, guys. Marshmallow hot chocolate is where it's at.
No, that's why I gave you it, because it had the marshmallows in it.
Which is kind of useless. By the time you start drinking it, all those fake marshmallows have disintegrated by then. And you don't
It was
know.
your favorite, though.
I don't know if Rick watches these, but one of my other friends got I forget what the hell that was after, but I think we were out.
Golf.
Yeah,
we were out mini golf,
and it was a cold night out, and we ran to Quick Trip and got some hot chocolate, and he like poured like they had the canisters of like all the fake marshmallows, and he dumped like half the freaking canister into there. And I'm like, that's a little disgusting.
It was ridiculous. And then a whole shit ton of whipped cream.
Yep.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I mean, we'll bring you on the hike back to the car, but it's getting pretty dark out, so I don't know how much you'll see. Like I said, stay tuned for some more to come. I'm going to try to get a video out every week, and then I said that that giveaway I'm going to try to do once we reach 250 subscribers. It might be more a knife or the fire steel, something along those lines, and we'll continue on up there. Hopefully we can build the channel. I mean, I really enjoy doing this, so... And I hope you guys enjoy it. I mean, it's not worth much if you guys don't enjoy it. So try to bring you along as much as I can, and I'll stop going on adventures and leaving the camera at home, because that was probably this whole past year that I haven't put videos up, or this past, like, what, 6 months.
Yeah, we haven't.
Did a lot of adventures. There's Pictured Rocks, there's the Porkies, there's that winter camping trip with my friend, and I just left the camera at home because things got a little too rushed and I didn't have time to pack all the camera gear too. So
charged batteries. Yep.
We'll bring you along and more. Like I said, leave a comment down below if you like it, and let me know if you want to see anything. Anything really. I don't know. Alright guys, I'm just blinding myself. We're on our way out now. I don't know where Alyssa went. Should have brought the filming light with. I don't think we would be out here. I'm gonna have to put this down. I'm gonna run into a tree.
Mine's not very bright. Yours is brighter. Let me get some batteries.
I think I blinded. I have permanent like retina damage.
Oh no, honey.
Well, we'll bring you back to the car, guys. This isn't going to be very interesting, just seeing a few trees in our spotlight, so bring you back then. Gosh.
You're blinding me.
Put your hand down.
You're blinding me.
Alright, so we made it back to the car. Hopefully the footage is okay. We're just using the little action cam, and it's pretty dark in the car. But, yep, our trip's concluded. It's a good trip. Got a little cold after the sunset, but overall nice day. Like I said, if you guys want to check out Potawatomi, it's right up in Door County, and it's a nice hiking trail. There's normally a lookout tower you can go up to. That's closed down right now. I think they have plans to rebuild it because the wood was getting a little sketchy, but yeah, like I said, if you guys want to check it out, it's a very nice day hike if you live in the area. If you click on somewhere around Alyssa's face, you can get a link to one of my other videos. I think I'm gonna put up, I don't know which one. It'll be a surprise. Click on the video. Oh, I think it's still recording. The screen went off though. But yeah, so check out, click the link. Yeah, and check out one of my videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment, whether mean or nice. Tell me it looks stupid. I don't know. Just do something. And then, of course, subscribe if you like it and you want to follow along. Like I said, we're going to be doing a video every week here. Look out for those. And then look out for the gear review videos also. Alright, thanks guys. There's some people coming. We're going to look like weirdos. Alright, bye.
Bye.